All right, welcome to Soccerworld Fan TV. This is my first time hosting a match reaction because the two previous hosts are Liverpool and United fans. So I guess my important question to you, Thivian, is: do you want those 90 minutes back?
To be honest, it's look at the end of the day, you watch the game and you're kind of like, you know what? You're just thinking about what would have happened if United lost. We would have lost at the end of the day. United would obviously be the happiest of the two teams. I think you look at it at the end of the day. We had 9 days to prepare for this game, and I was very disappointed at what we were given. Klopp had time to think about, right, what do we need to do to change it up? What do we need to do to get into the box more, to create those clear cut chances? And we pretty much did what we would do for a lot of big teams, which has worked over time, like against Roma, and being very direct. Um, and a lot of the players, they didn't get into the ball, when they had those certain chances and everything. And really on the night, we should have been more inventive. United, particularly, they didn't play particularly well in the first half. In the second half, they had so many opportunities, fast break opportunities to seal the game. They didn't take their chances. Alisson, two big saves from him. And then, to be fair, Henderson, I was really dreading and everything. I thought we were going to concede and everything, but Henderson did step up in the center back spot, which is brilliant, and I think he was fantastic. But on the defensive end, you got to say it was poor from us. It was poor on them as well, but at the
Yeah,
end of the day, we had more time. So
yeah, I gotta admit, all center backs did well, all of them. But you didn't really answer the question. Do you want those 90 minutes back, or was it a good game?
look, I mean, it wasn't the worst 0-0 drop I've seen in my life. There's
All right,
been
let me help you. Let me help you out with it, okay? Yes, I want those 90 minutes back.
as you
That's
can
the
see
question.
here, the host and everything. But
All right. Let's dive into the specifics. I believe Thiago won the match, right?
um, actually, to be fair, I would say the goalkeeper would win. I mean,
According to
obviously, like Thiago did what he needed to do in terms of like making the proper passes and everything. Even as well, because a lot of the players weren't asking those questions. Thiago actually had to come up forward and have those two pop shots and everything, right? And
yeah,
at games like this, like for example, Bruno Fernandes, he had like one pop shot, but hey, if it, and to be fair, they actually had better like on the ball chances that they could have made.
hmm
But why not try that as well? And the players tonight, especially in the 80th minute, they didn't want to ask those questions. They were like, you know what, we go for a draw and then we move. You're at home at Anfield. You should be asking more questions, and you should, do it. And fair play to United, they had a game plan going forward.
they
Even
did.
though you could kind of see what they were trying to do in terms of trying to have those, the front three forward and everything, trying to run on the line. But again, defensively, we were solid on the night. Apart from the last like 10 minutes of the game, which Alisson came big.
Yeah,
So
Man United were offside more than they had shots on target, which was amazing.
we
But on that note, how do you think Liverpool should have played differently?
should have played more in the middle, to be quite honest. Again, and try to get more clear cut things on the ball. Like when you play on the ball, you look at United, right? They had so many chances to run more, and that's the style of play they play, right? They were in the box more, and they could have like finished so many of their chances, right? You look at
Yeah,
Liverpool as well. Over the top balls are really hard and difficult, right, to capture and everything. I mean, we've seen it time and time again that Mane, he's very flexible and everything, and he can get those things. But again, changing the game up, I commemorate Klopp when he does do that. But on the night, I mean, if Henderson didn't perform well, people would say Klopp didn't set the team up. But I think giving that extra bit, when we've seen him in big games as well. So yeah, I think it's all overall collective fault. Apart from maybe the defensive side, which was brilliant.
yeah.
Um,
Do you feel like Klopp brought on Origi a little too late?
the substitutions were late. They
Terrible,
were,
absolutely atrocious.
yeah. You should have brought the substitutions a little bit earlier. But again, I looked at the substitutions he did bring. He did bring Oxlade-Chamberlain, which
Disappointing.
impact sub on like the 80th minute would make sense. But
I
then he
think the first would be
brings
better.
Curtis Jones plays a similar style to like the other midfielders we have and everything.
Yeah.
Um, doesn't ask that many questions. And
Yes.
look, I mean, you don't want a midfielder that just sprays, balls out of random and everything. You want someone that can still have a certain amount of precision. So,
That's true. That's true. All right. Who's your man of the match?
I mean, on a Liverpool point of view or a Man United
Well,
point of view,
overall game.
I mean, I'll say per separate and I'll say overall. I think man of the match, I would have given it to Thiago to be honest, but I think Alisson for those two big saves, man of the match. For a United point of view, I would say Fred. He was actually brilliant in this game. Actually outshone Bruno Fernandes. Um,
That's true. And Pogba.
and Pogba. Well, I mean, to be fair, actually Pogba did better than Bruno Fernandes. To be honest,
Well,
like he actually
yeah,
came up with a couple of chances and everything, right?
yeah, yeah. No, Fred.
Yes.
In my opinion, Fred played better than Pogba, who played better than Fernandez. The thing I would have said Pogba played better, but because of that one opportunity that he missed, that just like that he should
No,
have
but
sealed.
like the way he hold
It.
the ball and everything and whatnot, like Bruno Fernandes, what they expect of him is to go offensively, right?
Yeah.
And he just
I mean,
didn't do
Pogba
enough
cleaned
of
this.
that on the night. What Pogba did is he hold the ball really well, and again, he's played better in a lot of these games, and you can see it like after the rumors and everything, which is good on United. But again, I think United will look at it as a point gained. It doesn't matter that you know they will look at it as that. But except Man City's on the horizon, so maybe they're like, what, maybe we could have won. They could have won this game, but again, they didn't expect to be in this position. And to be quite honest, with the injuries and everything, it is starting to show that. But I don't think this time around it was through the injuries. It was more so our attitude. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And like I said before, we had 9 games to prep, and we failed. That's all that needs to be said.
That's a great way to end things off. Um, Let me do this outro the Thivian style. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow for more. Did I miss something else?
Um, like stuff and everything. Oh man, you know what? I actually have to go outside sometimes, man. And I mean, like, this mask is quite comfortable as well.
Hey, okay.
Um,
I'm telling you, this hoodie. Oh my god. Oof. There's also a white hoodie right there. Man, man, this is amazing.
but yeah,
You know, you know where to get them from?
yeah. Apparently, it's from HAFIZ.com. Um,
That is not even close. www.shopthese.ca.
oh
Like
my
you
bad.
got, and there's no part of that that you got right. I'm very disappointed in you.
Just like Liverpool's performance on the night.
Thank you. All
I
right,
mean, at the
all
end of
right.
the day,
Honestly,
I don't know. Like they, at least
mm,
they like the only good thing is they didn't win the game, which is actually the sad thing to say. It's just that's
right.
depressing, but
Yeah, it's alright.
yeah.
Yo, the game happened. Now Man City are gonna win the league. Liverpool fans are gonna start crying. Man United fans are gonna be crying because Man City won again.
Hey mate. If we
It's
win
gonna
the
fall into
if we win the Champions League, you know what? Maybe that's the next horizon.
yeah,
You know
you're not
what?
winning the Champions League.
Fuck the league. Go for the Champions
No,
League.
Bayern Munich is while Bayern Munich is in that league, is in the Champions League. You're not winning it.
Uh, you haven't seen us in the European moments, or you have
I
seen
don't
the
need to.
European moments.
I really don't need to, and I've already seen Bayern Munich. Keep in mind, Atletico Madrid are still in the Champions League. They are killing La Liga right now.
Yeah, but we'll see. Anyways,
Yeah.
thanks so
All
much
right.
once again, and appreciate our special guest as well. Hopefully, you host more interviews that are more exciting. Um,
Hey, I need a more exciting game to host a more exciting interview. Okay.
all right,
Well,
man.
yeah. Fair enough. All right. Take care.